Alright folks, we're going to give everybody the experience of driving the property so you can see why we fell in love with it and why we purchased it. Pretty soon we'll be taking a left onto Pine Log Road. As you can see, we're into fall weather. Farmland to your left. This road is quite a nice drive. Farmland and cows to your left.
Pine Log is right there.
And pretty soon we'll be taking a left onto Pine Log, which will really give you the experience of what it would be like to get close to the property. We're now on Pine Log, which this is a drive that we really enjoyed. One of the things that made us want to buy the property is because we loved driving through here.
As you can see, it's secluded, but it's actually easily accessible to the surrounding towns, whether it's Blairsville, Murphy, Hiawassee, Young Harris, or Hayesville. It's all there. It's kind of centrally located.
I'm a bit blinded by the sun right now, so the angle might not be as good as I'd like it to be. Just to the right, you can see there's community back there where they've built some houses, not a lot yet. There's kind of a river that runs through. It's a very nice area, very well kept, safe place to live. Idea of drive in person. It's very beautiful. Fall is extremely beautiful here. It's actually a pretty quiet area of North Carolina. Not a lot of people live back here. There's not a lot of traffic. There's not a lot of noise, even though it's close to everything. You feel very private. We're getting closer to the property. For people who live farther away and couldn't take the drive, you get to drive the property now. Everything looks nice and well kept. Very safe. Very good for kids. Very good for retiring. Really very good for anyone. We looked at about 100 pieces of property before we bought this property, and it definitely beat every property out for many awesome reasons.
The whole community has all underground electric, so you don't get any of the overhead electric interference. So what it allows you to do is have power and access to the power, but you feel a different feeling, let's just say that. Very peaceful feeling out on the property because that's one of those reasons.
You can definitely tell the difference. But you would have to experience that in person, which after you take this drive, you're probably going to want to. A very beautiful property over here to the left, if you can see it. Gorgeous, gorgeous place. Lots of cows, just open land, all the views. Again, you have to experience that in person to really realize how pretty it is. We're pretty much Brasstown, and we're by the folk school. You can probably look that up online, read about that. It's quite an interesting school. And a lot of people like to go to it for arts and crafts. We must relocate for work, otherwise we would not be leaving. Closer. This property on the left is insanely beautiful also. One of my favorite, which you'll drive by. Not for sale, unfortunately. I used to love it, but it's not for sale. Okay. So we're getting closer. Gets a little bit more tight fitting. A little bit slower in here. See, so far it's taken about almost 9 minutes to get to this part. You're going to be taking a left now onto Holler Road. You get a good look at everything here beside you. Those views. A lot of people have lived here for years. Very wholesome area. People really take care of their properties. There's really no unsafe or bad areas. You wouldn't have to worry about that. That's one of the pluses of why we bought in here. Getting very close now. Gets more and more wooded. More shade. For those of you in Florida, you probably need a break from the sun. This is a really good spot. So we passed Fox Hunter Road, and the next road will be ours, and we'll be turning on it, and it's Possum Holler Trail, and And this starts the subdivision. Here's how the subdivision looks at the beginning. There's just one road in all the way back to the end where our property dead ends. And that's it. There will be no more. That was one of the things we loved about the property also. It's at a dead end. Not much traffic. It's safe for everyone. If you have kids or pets, you're not going to have to worry with this property.
The road is gravel, but it is well maintained, and it's maintained by the community.
A lot of the people that live here are older. They do keep a watchful eye, so you never have to be worried about anything in this area. See, as you get in here, we have a lot of trees. So we're very shady. It's a nice feeling not to have the sun beating down on you all the time. That's one of the things I love about it in here. Very beautiful trees. Very beautiful. You want to drive slow in here. Gorgeous trees and all those fall colors. Biggest reasons people want to live here is that.
There's a lot of wildlife that run through here. Nobody back here, hunts them.
No hunting allowed in this subdivision. They want to preserve the animals so you can enjoy them.
Well, it's an unwritten rule. It's not an actual rule, but it's just kind of how everybody lives back here.
Definitely going to see a lot of deer in here if you live in here.
A lot of wild turkey.
That neighbor there lives there full time. He's very nice. Closer. Take my seatbelt off. I believe this is the most beautiful part of this whole area. This would be the side view. You're about to open up into our property, which is just amazing right now. If you can see the coverage of leaves, it's just gorgeous. And this would be your property if you bought it.
The property basically starts right around here on the right side.
Make sure you don't miss any views because it's just too beautiful to miss. You're not going to find many properties like this. We looked so hard for so long, and this was it. We got this little water place there on your property.
So that is the well house. It's a community well, but it's actually located on the property. And so this is the beginning of the property, and the property continues.
Let me get out.
Alright, just pause it. That'll be more.
Okay, so I've stepped out of the car so you could get a little bit more of an idea of what it would be like to walk on the property. See, there's like nobody over here, no houses. This is just what you're going to be staring at every day of your life, which is amazing. Here is the road where you would actually drive your car up into, which is covered in leaves and, you know, a little harder to see, but this is the road in. And it opens up pretty nicely up there into an open space. If you were to keep walking up here, all this is yours. Our idea on the right here is that we were going to fence it in, and we were going to put some horses and some animals over in here, which you could do, and pond and all kinds of creative things. But the property is going to open up here, and as long as the video still has time, let me get up here quickly so you can see where it opens up to. The video isn't going to last that much longer. So you see? We've got this open spot here now. Up here. Where we thought we put a little barn or something.
There is water already to the property too.
There is right there. So we were going to put a barn there. There would have been a fence there. The animals, you could do the same. Just look at those gorgeous trees and up here. The back part of the property here. Okay. I ran up the walk, so I'm out of breath. Alright, so here's the whole property. It is just gorgeous. Amazing. To the trees.
And so this is the original spot where the original house used to sit.
Back of the property.
And this is showing you as the property continues to go
to the
back.
So there's like a little waterfall area.
And there's creeks.
Really, the property's unbelievable. You'll have to come here to see it.
And to walk the whole thing.
I think this video has got to make you want to, and it's totally worth it. We're heartbroken to let it go, but we have to go for work. Otherwise, we'd be building on the property and never give it up.
Okay, with the last few minutes, let's see if we can't walk up a little bit further.
So you can see we used to walk up over here, but it's covered with leaves and some trees we had started to cut down. And you can just keep going. The video is about to run out of time. I think we've done a good job and we had fun making it for you. Gorgeous up there. You own property up there. We've walked it. You'll love it. Kids will love this property. Animals will love it. Just gorgeous. And then we're turning back around and you can see back downwards of the property. And we're going to upload this video. We hope you loved it. Have a happy and safe Halloween. It'll stop itself when it's done. Peace and quiet. Absolute. And that's all, folks.
So all you hear is nature.
Don't stop it. Let it stop itself.
It's to pass the time.